Good morning, everybody. We're back again doing some blacktail hunting. It is pouring down rain today. It is nasty out here. Hard to even see in the units. I've seen a couple deer. I just spotted a doe, and I saw 2 bucks on a lower landing, and they just walked right off into the timber before I could even react. So didn't get any footage of them, but I have the next 9 days off. We're gonna be hunting hard every day, trying to see as many deer as possible. A lot of people today with the rain. I kind of figured people would be driving around instead of walking, which is what I'm doing. I'm already soaked, and I am sitting in my truck too, so it'd be pretty bad if you were walking right now. But I heard 1 gunshot, not much else going on. We're gonna keep hunting. We got hours to hunt. We'll just roll this whole week and on into 1 video, I think. So let's get into the action. Well, I wasn't even looking for like 2 minutes and I saw a buck. He was walking a ridge from a landing. He walked a skid road and bedded down right on the edge of this thick reprod I was looking at. Got a big old white face. Doesn't look like he has big horns. I'm gonna get the camera on him. I might have to wait a few minutes for the daylight to get brighter so I can actually see what he is in the camera. And then we're gonna decide what we can do. Maybe we'll at least get some video, but maybe we'll be shooting. There's not enough light to zoom in all the way. He's right at the top of the frame here. I just got the camera to focus for the first time. I can zoom in more once we get some more light. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much in the next few minutes. I still can't tell what he is. Just curled up in a ball right there. With the rain and everything, low light, it makes it pretty hard. It's pretty cool. He walked out from the right. I'll zoom out in a second and I'll show you guys. There's kind of a little road he walked out. Zoom out. You can see the road he's on. He walked from that landing over there all the way out this ridge. I just went down the road. I glassed that for about 20 minutes. Didn't see anything. I went down and found a little new clear cut they made this year. And it's only like 150 yards down, and there's a buck. He's just standing on the ridge down here. So we're gonna get down here and see if we can get a glass on him. Couldn't tell how big he was, but I think he was at least a fort. As soon as I saw him, I snuck back up to the truck because I parked way away from the units. So I'm gonna grab my camera gear and gun and hike down there, and we'll try to get him on video. Well, I went down there to get a video of the buck, and somebody shot him. I was not fast enough. Apparently, there's a canyon right over there. I knew that. And apparently they saw him because I walked over there and went, oh, there he is standing on the ridge. Didn't even get the camera set up, and bang, he ran down the ridge a little, another bang, and he ran all the way down to the bottom. So, oh well. It looked like a fork and horn to me. Could have been a little 3-point. I wish I could have got him on video at least, or them shooting it would have been really cool, but I was just 15 seconds too slow. So we're gonna move on, go to the next unit. It's a good sign. I've seen 2 bucks already today. It's the only thing I've seen. Buck in that canyon and a buck in this canyon. So we'll loop around, go to the next big canyon, and I can look back into the one I'm in right now in all this reprod. And even though I moved and drove through it, the deer don't really care. They'll just sit there. They know that people can't see them. So you go across and you look back into it, you get a higher elevation, you can see into the thick reprod and you'll see them in there. And yeah, we'll have to see what else we find today. Well, I came up to a new ridge that's open. It's been closed for years for logging. Bunch of new units. And I looked across into the reprod unit, and there's at least 1 buck, maybe 2. I don't know. The front one's a buck. I can't even see it in the camera right now, but the one on the left is kind of out in the open. I thought was a buck at first, but the one to the right of it is 100% a buck. It's way bigger. It's got a big old white face. So, a long ways away. It's kind of hard to tell what they are, but I'm going to sit up here for a while and see what we find out. Well, I showed you guys the deer on the camera. There's 2 bucks. I was right. And they're both chasing 1 doe. That bright one I saw at the start was actually a doe. But there's 2 bucks. So one's a fork and horn. The other one's bigger. I just can't tell if it's just a fork or if it's more. It's at about 600 yards right now, I think. And they're just chasing that doe. And I mean, I can see the bigger forks. I just don't see any extra tines on it. So it might just be a big old fork and horn or something. It's hard to tell. It's still raining, a little foggy. I'm gonna keep looking. I'm gonna decide whether I need to shoot this or not. I'm gonna keep looking. It kind of sucks. There's an only way to get to it basically is to hike down this. Otherwise, I need to drive like 20 miles. It's crazy. There's a road over there, but you have to go down this ridge, all the way up and around the next ridge, and then back and around the next ridge and drop and loop back around because it's like a 0.75 road. It's not a main road. It's way off on the side. So I don't know if I'm going to shoot it, but I'm going to try to get some more footage while they're chasing the doe. And hopefully that'll turn out at least. And if I see it's all of a sudden a 4-point or something, maybe I'll take a shot. There's 2 bucks and a doe right there. You can see the 1 buck's white face pretty good. I just can't tell how big he is. It's really bugging me. Oh my gosh, there's another one. There's another buck. There's 3 bucks. There's one to the left, like 100 yards. I just spawned him. That's nuts, dude. Camera and get on the other ones real quick. There's 3 more deer right here. One of them was a buck. I just saw them. They're just in the next draw over from those ones I was just looking at, the 2 other bucks and doe. It's nuts. Can't believe how many deer are over there. And it's cold. I am soaked. I brought my lightweight rain jacket for this morning because they said it wasn't going to rain until later, and that was a bad idea. Besides the fact it's all cold. Getting wet with the rain sitting here is miserable, but there's at least 3 bucks over there now that I've seen. I think there's 4. It's kind of hard to tell, and 2 does. That's what I verified. The one's pretty nice compared to the others, but oh, here's a truck. I'm going to talk to them real quick and see if they have a spotter. Well, I talked to them. They didn't have a spotter. They're not even hunting. They were just driving back through the hills on their way back from shopping. And I actually knew them, which was funny. But there's another buck up here on top of the hill, they said. They said right up on top, down from the landing, 420 yards, there's another buck. And it's a lot closer than these ones. I think since it's pouring rain here, I don't think these ones are going to leave. I mean, they're 700 yards from me. I mean, they have no idea or care. I'm here. He just drove by. He drove by earlier. He said he's been up here an hour, just glass and stuff. So I'm going to go up here, see if I can see their buck, which I don't know where it is, but it's kind of raining, getting foggy now, making it kind of hard. You can kind of see in the camera over my shoulder. It's getting a little snotty, rain, fog. Not very nice. It's cold. Probably low 40s. Up here, maybe a little lower. I don't have a thermometer in my truck, I can't tell, but yeah, I'm gonna go up and see if I can see their buck, get it on camera at least, and then maybe the rain will stop and I can come back and look at these guys again. So well, I came up over the ridge to look for the one they said was in the next drainage, and I saw this one before I even made it over there. He stood out like a sore thumb. I don't even know what it is. I don't see any horns, but he's got a white face. I haven't really looked at him. I just decided to grab the camera. I don't really see any horns. It could be a spike or something, but I don't see anything with my binoculars, and the camera's not showing anything. So if he is a buck, he's tiny compared to the ones I was just looking at. So we're just gonna continue on, see if we can go look at this other buck. It's down in the next drainage, he said, so I'm gonna drive over there real quick and give it a peek. Well, I came up here to look for the one they said that was in the drainage and stuff, and I saw one running up into the timber as soon as I got out, and it wasn't 10 seconds and he was gone. So I'm guessing he got spooked from when they left or something. He saw them, or he just decided to leave. So we're gonna go back, look at the other ones, and see if we can pick one out. Kind of stopped raining. It's kind of clear. A little bit of fog still, but we'll go back, sit for a while, pick at them, see if I can see one. That one is, if it's a bigger than a 3-point, it's a 4-point or something, I might take the shot, but I still have like 8 days to hunt in a row, so it's been really good. I've been seeing a bunch of bucks. I don't even know how many I've seen today. 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 so far in one day, so pretty good. I'm surprised they were the only other people up here. There's a bunch of units, so it's been closed for a couple of years, so maybe that's why nobody knew that it was open. But we're gonna go back, see what we can see. Maybe we'll pick out a big old buck and get him on camera. Oh, there's the buck. Look at that one coming behind him. He's coming from the left. That's the bigger buck. I could just see whether I think he's worthy of shooting. I just need to see whether he's like a 3-point or a 4-point or what. If he's just a giant forky, it's gonna be a pain to get him. I can do it, but man. Where'd he go? Oh, he's right there. Now I need that little patch of fog to go away. It's just moving in and out from my camera right now. It's about to really fog it up. Yeah, it's not too bad yet. Well, I came back and I looked at a different spot to look at those first bucks I saw up top here, and I looked back at this one and he's a fork and horn. I don't know how I didn't see that earlier. I guess the rain was enough. It stopped raining, so I can see nice and clear he's a dark horn forky. Just sitting on a ridge. It's too small for me to shoot, but he's there. I mean, it makes me wonder how big those ones are across the way, because it was raining and everything, and I could see theirs, and they were noticeably bigger than this one's. So we're gonna go back to looking for them. They're chasing that doe around. I just saw them a second ago. They're down in the drainage, so as soon as they pop back up, I'll put the camera on them, hopefully. Nice forks like that. Nothing crazy. It's not as big as I thought he was. He looked bigger, but I guess he's bigger than his other deer is what it is. The body size is throwing it off in comparison, but yeah, not gonna shoot these ones. I'm gonna get another look at this one over here that's up in the other canyon that I told you guys were a fork and horn with my scope. Make sure he's a fork and horn, and I think we'll head out. I might go back to town and pick up my buddy. Might take a break for a little while. I don't know. It's starting to clear off, which is kind of nice. I can see a long ways. I'll show you guys. There's a wall of fog to my left. And you can see as we look this way, it's nice and clear for a mile and a half or something like that. And right down there where that fog kind of in the way is where those 3 or 4 bucks are with a couple does. I got closer. I'm under about 600 yards right now. And then right over here, right there, is is that porcupine. He's sitting right under that dark bush. So we're going to get another look at that. And then I think either we're going to, gotta get the zoom out. My bad. So I think we're going to look at that, double check it. I'm going to get service again, go up to this ridge, call my buddy, see if he wants to come shoot one. And I don't know, either I'll call it for the morning hunt so far, or maybe I'll go to another canyon. There's still 3 more canyons on this ridge I haven't gone to, so I might go take a peek at them real quick. Before I run down, I might as well. So it looks like it's kind of in the fog, but we'll go see because they're all that way. But yeah, it's been a fun day hunting so far. Usually I don't like road hunting and drive hunting. Is what this is. Not really road hunting, drive hunting. It's not a lot of fun. I don't really enjoy it. There's a lot of people, but it's nice up here because I think nobody knows it's open. I've only seen that one rig and there's tons of units, so getting pretty lucky today, and it's a weekend, so tomorrow is a weekday, and I won't have to deal with anybody. There will be nobody up here hunting until the last week. It's just everybody takes the last week off. That's why I take the second to last week off. Get out here all by yourself. It's real nice. So we're going to go back to hunting. We'll get to you guys soon. Smoked him! Yeah. That was a good shot. Yeah. Heck yeah. Well, I found some hunters up here, and I told them where those deer were, and there was actually another guy looking at it, and he'd already shot a 4-point, and his passenger was his mom, and she didn't want to shoot that far. It was about 400 yards. So they got to shoot it. The girl got to kill her first ever blacktail, or maybe first ever deer. I don't remember if it was first blacktail or first deer, but that was pretty cool. Got that on video, pretty neat. I'm gonna keep running around, see if I can find some more deer. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go. It's cold, I'm wet. I've seen a lot of deer, a lot of bucks today. And yeah, so we're gonna head down the hill, maybe go look at another couple of units, and we're gonna take off for at least for the morning. It's noon right now, so I've been out here for a long time. I got up at 4:30 this morning. I was left the house by 5, so kind of a long day. So we're gonna head off, and yeah, we'll be back soon. Well, I decided to call it for the morning. I was heading back down the hill, and I'm about halfway back to town, and I was driving by this field, and I saw a whole herd of elk with a few bulls in there. So I'm gonna pop on the other camera real quick, show you guys what's out there. Looks like a couple branch bulls and some spikes, but pretty cool. Seeing a lot of action today. A lot of animals. Bunch of elk out here. That looks like it's the biggest bull, which is kind of surprising. It's really not very big. I'm going to adjust the camera. It's going to shake a bunch real quick. But if I zoom out, you can just see how many elk are in the field. Quite a few. Not too surprising. They like the private property and everything. Tends to make them feel pretty safe. They're still all looking at me, so they're paying attention, at least. I don't remember where all the spikes were. There's quite a few elk. Hopefully we'll be able to find some in a couple weeks, not on private, when we get to general season elk. We'll be hunting first season here on the coast. Hoping to find something, anything like this spike or a 5-point, I don't care. Elk are pretty hard to hunt on the coast, so I shoot just about anything, so. Look at this big old bull. Man, just a toad 5-point. Just sitting here, another field bull. I was just driving, still driving back home, and this big old guy's sitting here. He's got a bunch of cows with him too, I'll zoom out. Not as many as the last herd, but there's still quite a few. They love this private property. They just feel so safe. What do we got over here? Oh my. Another 5-point? Look at that. They're the same one. Oh, that's a different one. Look at that. That's the big one. And there's another one actually behind him too. There's another 5-point right there. Look at him. Huh. Pretty cool. Couple big old bulls sitting together. Hopefully, we'll find something like this soon, like I said before. I actually know there's some units around these guys, so if they make a mistake and leave the fields, there's a good chance they'll get shot. Well, I think I'm going to end the video here, guys. It's been a really good week. Seen a lot of bucks. We got that girl to kill her first buck. Nice 3x fork. I thought it was just a fork and horn, but it ended up being a pretty nice buck. But I'm going to cut it out, maybe make more videos. Maybe when I shoot my buck, I'll make another video or something like that. Probably make a bunch of shorts of the deer, the bear, and everything I've seen for the year, just to get more videos and whatnot. But this one's probably going to be a long one already with how much I've seen. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I post content every Wednesday and Friday. If it's winter time, I'm probably only going to post once a week to make sure I have steady content all the way through the winter, because it's a lot harder to get videos and whatnot. Once we go back to spring into summer, I'll be doing at least 2 videos a week, maybe 3 if I can do the content. I know how to do it this year, so I think I'll be able to do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday content put out, but Wednesday, Friday for sure. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.